Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome once again, as always, to another helping of Mr. H's Hot Pot. You join me today, sat in the old jalopy, about to embark on a bit of a road trip to the town of Bolton, as I've heard a rumour online that Bolton's most famous son and ambassador for the town, former steeplejack, Mr. Fred Dibnah, his former home is now a ladies' clothes shop. Yes, Hot Potters, you heard that correctly. Fred Dibnah's home, or former home, is now a clothes shop. That can't be right, can it? Anyway, Hot Potters, there's only one way to find out. Bolton, here we come. Come on, let's find out if this rumour's true. Right, Hot Potters, well, I'm now in Bolton, or Bolton, as they say in this neck of the woods, and I'm not too far away from Fred's former home, and surely this rumour, it can't be right, as how Fred would say, but we'll soon find out. Now, I haven't been here since a few years back, and it had just changed hands then. The house sold in 2021, I think it sold for in the region of £265,000, something like that. And there was all vehicles stored at the back. And it sounds like somebody's tapping away there now. What we'll do, we'll take a look over the fence and we'll see what we can see and we'll see what's changed. But it's amazing to be in front of this famous frontage once again. So we'll now whip the camera round and we'll take a look at how things have changed since I was last here, shall we? And there's the plaque that bears Fred's name and states that he used to live here. All these scenes will be familiar to anybody who watches the Fred Dibnah documentaries. And this is the view looking up the road. And it looks like they've fenced all of this area off now. You can't see in anymore. We used to be able to just look through the railings. You've got to look above them. And I believe that this is now a business. I know that in 2024, retrospective planning permission was applied for and granted to store about 9 vehicles in here and repair them. This is something else that's appeared since I was last here. A fly tipping notice. Now, what Fred used to do back in the day, he would let people sort of dump wood so that they could burn it in his furnace. And I think Leon Pounsney, the man who bought the property after Fred had died, I think he used to do the same. Now, whether or not people still come here with wood and dump it here, and these people who own it now have no use for it or not, I've no idea. Well, that's just looking down the famous driveway into what was Fred's backyard. And it does appear as if another shed has appeared. That one over there, that one was Fred's. And his mine shaft, if it's still here, will be just at the side of that gazebo there. And this place is now a place of business. I believe a company is registered here, Wade Transportation, according to the Motor Industry Institute website. See if we can see a little bit more. Amazing to think of all the times that Fred had been in that yard, tinkering away. And it's a real shame that the Fred Dibnah Heritage Centre didn't take off. It really is. There's that stone ball that Fred put on with his own hands. And we'll see if we can take a look at the frontage, see what's changed. Now, I'm almost sure, Hot Potters, that these were stained glass windows when I was last here, and it appears as though they've been removed. And that is a real shame if that is the case. Once again, you have the two cats that Fred was filmed painting back in the day. And these iron plates here are the ones that he and Donald Paynton knocked through, all the way through, to give the building some support. And I don't know if we can see if we can see through there. I can't make out if his chimney's still in there. Now, according to the old internet, you can now buy ladies' fashions and clothes from here. Colette's Closet. Now, whether or not it's one of these online businesses that you get, as I can't find anything on Company's House to verify if that is the case or not, I don't know. I believe that's changed its name. It's now called Lux Lounge. And I think some of the fashion photographs, if you check out the Facebook page, have been taken inside. There's Fred's home in 2025. It's starting to slowly lose its Fred Dibnah identity as windows and buildings, etc., start getting changed. So I can't confirm whether or not ladies' fashions are being sold from here or not. This is a fantastic excuse to just come up here once again. Now what I will do, one thing we don't get, is how this looked before Fred built that extension. This part of the building here, Fred built that. So what I'll do, I'll put an old photograph from 1953 in, which will show you how this building looked before Fred got his hands on it. I'll put that in there for you. And I think we'll end there, Hot Potters. I think I'll wrap this video up. Sadly, if you do come here, it's looking a lot less and less Fred-esque. It's a shame, really. Anyway, I'll whip the camera around and we'll wrap this one up. So there you go, Hot Potters. Sadly, I can't confirm or deny if you can purchase ladies' clothing from Fred's former home. I suppose if it's on the internet and there's websites set up to it, it must be true. A bit of a sad end, really, to Fred's home, because it's never found any purpose since Fred vacated it, really. Anyway, that's just my 2 pence worth on that. I'm now going to head off back to Wigan and edit up all this footage ready for your edification as always. So, until the next time, from myself, Mr. H, here in what is known as the Hoff in Bolton, it is bye-bye for now.